It looks like it's going to be a battle of the in-game leaders to kick off this pistol as Kicksan's close to Apex towards top mid. Kicksan will soon have some teammates coming through the underpass to assist him, but Apex has got himself into such a rowdy little corner with Kicksan. Is he going to check it? He won't. And Apex is about to kick him to the side of the road. It's a big headshot. And Apex looking for a second, now revealing his position.
Yeah, but just his presence is so confusing to this T side as well. Like, where do you go? How do Tessus and Nikodos get involved? They can't attack in towards Con. They can't sell this fake. And another shot from Spinks. Good start. Traded off.
Yeah, Nerds hops out the window, jumps into the site, and well, his teammates are coming with him, but Nerds is in the middle of the bomb site at the moment, taking pressure from multiple different sides as Vitality have drifted those rotations over to the B bomb site. Heroic are yet to get anywhere near the site to put that bomb down, and they're now getting involved in those late round fights. They're starting to go Vitality's way in the final 45 seconds here. Heroic don't look like they're going to stay in this one, but those shots are pulling it back, and that's sick from Tessus. That drags us into a competitive position. And Heroic are now at a 2v2, but here comes the biggest weapon for Vitality. ZywOo through short, and Nikodos left in the 1v2.
And ZywOo's hunting this. Hunting
this,
he's
down.
Oh, punished.
He's absolutely been eradicated by Nikodos, who's now just looking for one more. It's Flames inside of the market, giving away his position. And now Nikodos realizes there's limited time left, 15 seconds left. Has to get to the bomb in the middle of the site, so it's about fighting for Nikodos. The limited time is making him feel uncomfortable, and he's realized that now. Flames realizes he can swing and try and deny that bomb plan, and now he needs to just run away. Nikodos chasing after him, but Flames has found sanctuary, and he will find the pistol.
Well done from Flames. Just outplays him, knows the time is an ally, and makes him way too nervous. Just that quick little step out to make sure he's uncomfortable planting the bomb.
Will they get that bomb down is the question. Flames forced back behind the CT smoke. That should confirm that space, but look at this mental play from Apex. He dives down with a premium rifle into Sandwich and gets absolutely nothing from it. So that's a weapon in the hands of Heroic.
Oh, you can blow up in the smoke. Here we go on the plant. Oh, Nikodos has to get off it, but it does go down. Still, Vitality harassing those bomb plants every step of the way. And a good shot from ZywOo.
Yeah, sick shot from ZywOo. He's got more in him too. He's looking towards Connector. The rest of his teammates making their way towards the bomb site for this retake. Heroic would love this round, but they've got to dig deep, and they're not inside of the site. There's all
no kit.
Forced towards the side of Connector and Jungle. And Spinks is looking to fight as they try and defuse this, but Vitality are on it. Now they've got to stick it. Mezzi holding it down. His teammates are getting kills here, but ZywOo, he's taken out, and now Flames have to step up. They're off the defuse, and there's no more time. There's no more time for this one for Vitality, and Heroic have found their way through.
No kit. They had to get the kills and some missed shots. Missed spray with the FAMAS, missed shot from ZywOo. That sells it. Heroic fighting right back.
Yeah, that's absolutely sick for Heroic to get a start like this, but I've got to question this play from Apex. Maybe lost, he was blinded, maybe fell off the stairs, but yeah, definitely an awkward scenario there for the game leader of Vitality.
Yeah, it's too much from Apex, as we've seen happen a couple times. He sometimes gets into that mood where he goes a little bit too deep, and that might be one of them. Smoke being blown open just a quarter second too late to stop that plant, and yeah, I think Apex head on head, that's his like admission to the boys.
Kicksan's out of Tetris too, so plenty of players here for Heroic. Now they signal pressure that they come out of the ramp, and Spinks will peek upstairs and into Palace. He will fly too. Shush and Nerds could do nothing about that, and Vitality looking very strong on this initial A attack. Tessus and Nikodos, well, there's not much left in the round for them.
It looks silly. I think they were trying to mess with the timing a little bit. I think they were hoping like smokes would fade, and then Vitality says, okay, the smokes have faded, no one's up, there's no pressure coming A, and they might have a little bit of a pocket to swing on Apex. And obviously that didn't work out whatsoever thanks to the kills from Spinks. He ends with a quad kill in the round. 7-3 start for Spinks.
Yeah, you just can't, with a player of Spinks' caliber and what we've seen over the recent months from him and years at this point, you know that is just a blip on the radar. You know he's going to get back to a better level right away. And look at Apex, he's fired up. That's the first gun round going Vitality's way when they pick it up. Close towards ramp. And on the other side, it's Kicksan, and this is about to be a duel that Flames will hope to win, and he does. It's a brilliant headshot. Swing out through the bottom con, hasn't worked out. ZywOo locks in that kill too. And Heroic are down to 3 players with not much space gain.
Smoke's gonna fade, but Apex doesn't want that fight. He's got a teammate boosted up. Spinks committed. Can't win it out, just a headshot angle. Didn't land a single shot on Tessus. So 3 on 4, still recoverable.
And ZywOo is in the connector still. And that feels rough if you're Tessus. You've got to deal with that, and you can't. He's out of there. 44 seconds now for Heroic, and their last-ditch effort is to try and slink their way out ramp into Flames, who's standing at default, now given a couple of warning shots. Just got behind cover in time, and ZywOo's there to clean it up. Flames, he does it too, and now it's 3-3.
As I say, they had nothing to flush him out of that bomb site either.
He's got his teammate down in the bomb site too if things get messy.
Well, if there's any success here, Nertz is over in window room ready to lurk through murder holes. So Mezzi's got a big job to do, and he passes.
Yeah, he does. He swings out trying to catch the second. And it doesn't work out for him, but the rest of his teammates are so damn solid. And this looks like a vitality that has come to play today.
Yeah, they had a conversation about the, I would imagine, mentality and focus after that last game, after they lost against Ents. But now the Heroic is going to bear
real quick, and now he's in a really good position because even if those smokes do come in, he's in front of them. But Heroic looking to try and play contact. A lot of noise being made. They've been detected. Kicksands down low. That net gets sent in. Kicksands removed by the rifle of Apex, who gets a second out of his spray. And now Shoosh from Palace does not get one step closer to that bomb site. Heroic are not playing very well on this T side. They're getting caught at every choke point, and Vitality are playing them.
Some of it's just plain bad luck. Like Nikodas had scoped up towards Ticket Booth that whole time, and ZywOo came in just as he unscoped. And ZywOo didn't even throw a flashbang to get the angle, wasn't even concerned, just kind of marched into the angle and scoped up.
He's doing everything he can to hold on to it. They know where he is. They know they've got him pinned outside there, and if they're going to see if it's worthwhile to go and hunt him down. Whether or not they'll get around the corner is another question, and they won't. They won't do it. He'll keep his weapon. And ZywOo ops over here on B.
I imagine this is going to be a fake. I think the bomb is just going to march back. That's
no way.
Huge, good find for Kixon. He's committed. And I think with those kills, Nikodas says, nope, I'm coming back with the bomb. So he second guesses the fake, but meanwhile, the rest of his team is working up towards A, and Apex is here, ready and waiting, open arms. Tessus is close up.
Yeah, that's the picked up rifle from Nertz that he saved in the last round, getting taken out immediately. And Heroic go down to just 3 players. Spray in from Spinks. He's looking for a bit more as he pushes up towards the triple stack. He's got the USP out, knowing that player's low, and Shoosh is taken out of contention. Nikodas making the last-ditch effort in this 1v2. He's got the bomb set at B under wraps, and he can put that bomb down. He even has time to get a better position and upgrade his weapon, and he has the weapon of choice, the AWP in his hands.
That's a huge find. That is a huge find. He might be able to pull this off. Flames is going to flank. Spinks is coming in through market. These two will have to work together on their scaling.
There's absolutely no utility to be seen here for Vitality. Flames does have a kit. Nikodas sitting at the back of the bench. He's just waiting for that peek out and their steps being made, trying to draw attention towards one angle, and Spinks is going to swing it. There's the AWP. Flames, he now knows what he's up against and tries to get close, but Nikodas! There was no doubt when he got that weapon in his hands. Heroic had a round.
Yeah, I give all the credit over to Kixon. Those 2 entries with the MAC-10 are things of beauty. That was always designed to be a fake, and Nikodas probably had the most frustrating round. He wants to go A after these, or wants to go B after these entries from Kixon, from his in-game leader, and then he tries to fall back to A where they've had some success. And then that gets shut down by Vitality, and he's eventually got to go all the way back to the B bomb site. But once he gets the AWP and he's got this position at Benz, it's so strong, and not enough time for Vitality to be patient about it.
It's a big round to win for Heroic for their chances in this half. It reopens the competitive nature of this game, and Apex is trying to shut it as quickly as he can. Good opening kill. ZywOo's committed into the underpass. Another missed shot from ZywOo. He's had a bit of a nightmare over the last 2 rounds here, ZywOo. They peek Tessus with a good flash play. Vitality have lost ZywOo though. Kixan jumps down into the underpass, and they replace his previous position with Nikodas, who now has the scope up, making sure no one from Vitality pushes through that underpass. And it gives time for Heroic to think about a B play. And Mezzi's going to be under scrutiny once again. Yeah,
especially because he's the sole defender at this bomb site. Flames and Apex are over at A, very well committed. So Mezzi's got another job to do.
Let's see what he can do. Drops back into jail. It's a strong position. 3 players now grouping up for Heroic. And Kixan is leading that entry path yet again. They don't want to make too much noise. They want Nikodas to come with him, but the Shadow, oh, Mezzi, he's got the aware system going, and it's not going to work out. Kixan takes him out somehow, even though all the advantages were with Mezzi on that hold.
Yeah, that Shadow lured him into a little bit of a bait, but he didn't want to swing too wide to be exposed to hulls, and that gave Kixan everything he needed. Good entries these past couple rounds from Kixan on the B-bomb site.
Oh, missed shot, give Apex a chance, a second crack at the whip, but it doesn't work out. Kixan's just stomping it. And Flamesy goes into what seems like one of the most unlikely clutches we have seen. So he'll exit market, making steps heard. And Kixan is looking damn sharp in this half. 7-5, it's a marginal lead here for Vitality. Let's see if they can close Mirage after this. for Apex.
Nikodas is down in middle. It's really on Tessis and Kixin. If these two guys can't accomplish anything, then Heroic's in trouble. Kixin not going to be cleared. Yes, he will. Spinks goes down first, traded immediately, but Tessis still alive behind the smoke, buying time.
Yeah, he is, and here comes the flying pigeons here for Tessis. It's Apex that goes down, felt like an eagle, soared like a pigeon, and now it's ZywOo and Mezzi left in this 2v2. Mezzi chilling at the back of the bench. There's still a lot of time for this, and ZywOo's still in the apartment, so he's hoping he can catch a Heroic player making their way across that window, and you would get a free kill to drop back into a 2v1.
Cross back into the bomb site to get this plant. ZywOo's going to drop down to help him do it with the P250. Keep an eye and make sure nobody's running out. Nade could be great. Oh, it's nice. Nert's down to 59 HP, and plant faked for the moment to try and draw them out.
Ooh, Mezzi, nice shot, tries to flick back, but doesn't do it. And now you're up against one of the scariest clutchers in the game. It's ZywOo versus Nertz. And ZywOo's being spotted first, but even though you do the initial damage, ZywOo's still going to take you out. Apex definitely getting the heads of Heroic here. And Tess says there it is, the flying players flying over it. And still ZywOo's able to pull it back.
Oh, nasty shots with the P250. Yeah, where he picked it up. I think he only was able to buy it like 2 rounds in the first half. They were getting bodied for a certain stretch there. Vitality sensed the mid-pressure, so they know what's here. And that kill is going to have to get... Oh, I was going to say it's going to make Nikodas fall back, but he goes back for one more. Risks his life to do it and gets away with one.
He just about gets around that corner. Nikodas sticking around, though. This is the trade of position for a moment.
Yeah, I feel like he heard a footstep and went back to it. Either way, going to be blocked off. That's a good kill on Catwalk. Can't track the follow-up. That's Apex trying to bait out a shot. Now he knows he's being encroached upon from Connector as well. He's got the attention of 2 players. Time for everyone else to play.
And Kicksan holds down this B-bomb site. It's a good shot. Nikodas with a sick round. As soon as he gets that ult out, that's a quad kill. He gets 4 kills, and he didn't really move. His heat map will just show he's around short. Has to react by throwing utility of his own down, and he would have hoped that landed on Ticket in the end because the fire comes in, forces him to reposition, and Flamesy's over the top of the stairway already. This is uncomfortable for Heroic, but they're still winning fights. They're still on top of it with players, and it's still going their way. Nikodas is moving in, cutting through this attack, and suddenly it's just Flamesy left in a 1v3 as Mezzi's in the ground, and Flamesy can do nothing about it. Tessis locks in a headshot, and Heroic are surviving rounds despite losing map control.
Yeah, damn, really nice defense from Heroic. That passive setup just worked perfectly. Vitality didn't have enough nades to block off all the choke points and just get lured into crossfires. Shush from Ticket's able to grab one. That's the Palace player. Forces Flames to probably pounce a little bit earlier than he might have liked, and Tessis holds the line. Stuck down to a 3-round lead, and without a plant, even the losing bonus can't help Vitality buy in this one. But I really didn't like this roster when I saw it come together, when I saw it on paper. I'm starting to enjoy what I'm seeing here. Yeah. They're making me feel like I had the wrong read of the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And ZywOo's, though, he's got a pistol upgraded into the Deagle. ZywOo's got a double in this round, and that has allowed Vitality into the site. Spinks will go and attempt the bomb plant, but that nade has forced him away, and it has taken ZywOo out. Shush will follow up, and how many grenades they got? They keep coming in. Vitality melt away, and despite a couple of nice shots from ZywOo, and Nikodas has got that big green gun ready to go. He's got his teammates up on top of Wood, and that's Shush with a singular kill. Nikodas swings out, gets the trade on ZywOo, and it's all followed up here for Heroic. They are taking Vitality out of these rounds and making it look easy. It's a 10-9 scoreline, and there is time to play with. They've just got to hit every shot here, and Spinks will get his first opportunity as Nurse swings out. Here comes the window swing, and he nearly gets back to it. We know Spinks is capable of getting those kind of kills, but not this time. And it's just Mr. Merriman left in the 1v3. They are doubled towards Ticket, and then obviously there's an angle for Kicksan to swing out short. So Mezzi's not in a comfortable position to plant this bomb, and instead goes for the fight. Good kill on Tessis. Had to flick back and hit that instant shot on short, and now Nikodas can time this swing. He's got the headshot, and he also denies that bomb plant.
Yeah, switches out to the AWP after the kill as well. 10-9, Heroic have closed this gap to just 1, and again, without a bomb plant.
And one out towards top middle. That's Mezzi tasked with holding mid and Apex at ramp. So the trifecta of death, the deathly hollows coming through in towards this A-bomb site. And they're going to hop on down. It's ZywOo that first kill. Any more to be seen here for Vitality? There absolutely is. It's Spinks on the double headshot. Nikodas and Nert's gone. And Heroic's defense have finally been broken open on this A-bomb site.
Yeah, this is really nice. Mezzi coming in for a flank as well. Tessis, you've got a time limit on how much longer you have in this world.
Vitality take their time, smoke out the connector. Now get closer to that bomb site, but Tessus has got a good angle, and Kicksan's got another one. Vitality had a 4v2, suddenly it's back to a 2v2, and the bomb isn't down. Another kill in, and suddenly it's a clutch for ZywOo, who so often pulls Vitality out of the deepest of holes and has to do it yet again.
We haven't had to say his name a whole lot in this game, ZywOo. It's been mostly Spinks and Flames. This is where they absolutely need him.
It's going to be a fight. ZywOo looking towards CT, and Kicksan wins it. Up against the world's best. It's the in-game leader of Heroic with a headshot to put them ahead.
And Nerds has got some words right back to him. Right back to him. At Apex, there's that frustration coming back in. We saw it yesterday. We're getting it again here.
Just wondering how you lose this round. At 4v2, what happened to Vitality? Where's the bomb plant?
Just passive crossfires. Perfectly played from Heroic.
Smile! You need to smile more! Let's go, boys! Palito.
And Nikudas surely strikes true on the first player around that corner. Nice flick back to Flamesy. He sees the second player. This time it's ZywOo around that corner. And Nikudas is looking to drag them one step closer, but it's ZywOo. He is inevitable in these kind of rounds. When you need him the most, he gets a double headshot out of ramp. A 4v3, now 3v3, thanks to that pop-up on the ticket. Punches the ticket of ZywOo, and Nerds drops back down behind cover.
Yeah, but ZywOo's done great work. That's a stunning second kill on the shush inside the bomb site, and the scaling is slow. Kicksan still being kept honest at the B bomb site. Another frag for Vitality, and this one has to be a win.
Kicksan and Tessus sweeping back up, but it's Apex that's gone down.
Catwalk.
We just said this needed to be a win. Well, Kicksan could deny that bomb plan, and he doesn't do it. He doesn't get that kill, but Tessus absolutely will. What a cleanup from Tessus. It's map point for Heroic. And that is so heartbreaking. And Nerds is fired up. He can't believe it. Heroic are on map point and world #1 in an elimination game in the group stage of Katowice are about to lose the first map.
They just get so distracted by Kicksan over on Catwalk, and it's a perfect call for Tessus to slide out. And Nerds is calling them bots.
In this elimination best of 3, Heroic will so happy if they can close it here and now. This is their best chance against the world #1. And Nikudas is looking for that early fight. He's locked it in. It's ZywOo dead on the other side. And it's a bold peek for Nikudas to go back in for a second dip. And he's punished for his greed. Vitality have 2 kills back.
Yeah, Apex gets another one in middle. Tessus is just going to push. Look at the response. He's just like, screw it, I'm going forward.
It's about to be Kicksan under pressure in that B bomb site. You just mentioned it a few moments ago, Jason, that Kicksan hasn't had to do anything on the initial B hold. He's been good on rotations, but now has to step up inside of the site. And Apex has dived down to the van. It's a kill from Kicksan. He'll drop away, and Tessus at top middle gets messy. It's suddenly Vitality down to just 2 players, and this map might fall out of their fingers.
Yeah, but you've got your 2 strongest performing players in this map still alive in this 2-on-3. You've got the bomb planted. You've got time to reposition as well. Smoke to cover some of these changes, these movements.
And Flamesy's looking back at short. Tessa's taking his time to come in on this retake.
Oh, they don't know.
Heroic want to be perfect here. They want to be absolutely perfect. And you're right, Vitality don't seem like they're in great positions here to hold this. They're looking for fights, and Spinks is 1-1, but he's worried about getting pushed on 2 sides, and there's just too much to worry about, so it has to be Flamesy. A 1v1. Try and force overtime, and Flamesy has done it. Of course he has. Vitality bring us to the bonus rounds.
12-12. That's hard fought. Spinks and Flamesy looked really uncomfortable at a certain point when those smokes were up. They didn't know exactly where to position. Good 1v2 from Flamesy, set up by Spinks, but all started with these kills in middle.
Oh, that's so sick from Flames to be able to pull off this clutch inside of the site. Vitality sigh a deep breath of relief. Jumping around, making noise, and it's Nerds' fight from Ticket. He just unscopes as the opportunity to come into his screen.
Shush has pushed a ramp. ZywOo's going to come right back at him. That's a very critical miss, but Shush is still an insurance policy. Will he hear these footsteps? ZywOo's running, and remember, that's the bomb. Knife is out. Oh, Shush has got a freebie, certainly, and now it's a disaster.
Bomb is down, and now it's a recovery mission for Vitality. Shush is just locking himself onto that bomb. He's going to sit on it like a mother bird to egg, and he's just going to hold that. And 35 seconds remaining. It's not like Vitality have a whole heap of time to go back and get it. And Nerds this time will not miss with his sniper. He's got that kill as he is down and utility used up. Time is burning away, and so are the Vitality members. That's a 13th round for Heroic. The first round of OT goes their way.
Oh, the play from Shush to push ramp. He's getting pinched from so many different angles. And Apex having a very intense conversation about how he wants this next round to play out, how he wants the boys to be playing moving forward. Back foot in overtime as well. Opening kill from ZywOo, a 5-on-4 for Vitality goes to waste. Very lucky that Mezzi didn't take him down. Yeah, Shush again has just been getting a little active on this A-bomb site. He's like, oh, all right, I'll push. You guys are going for so much mid-control. I'll take some risks here and there. And it's panning out. Off. Connects with one more. Again, 2 HP, though. He's got to tuck in close. Holding his breath the whole time. Mezzi's up a ramp, but ZywOo and Apex can't reach him.
Fantastic that the utility was able to get NiKoDAWS out of the round. This evens the numbers out of the 3v3, but Vitality are stuck in middle. And that swing from Tessas does not work out as ZywOo impales him with the AWP. And this time they're thinking about the flank, but Mezzi just looks away. And Shush has caught perfect time and kicks down with a kill at jungle. And here comes that snap that's going to end this round, surely. Shush is out of the ramp, and he's just buying his time. He's letting them get in position. Apex has spotted it now on the turn back, but can't win the duel. And now it's about figuring out where Mezzi went, and Shush cannot win it, despite seeing him on the top.
Shush held his trigger for as long as possible. He wanted Apex to start planting the bomb, but those extra seconds where Shush holds onto the shot is what allowed Apex to turn around and find him. Great round from Apex overall. There are so many elements of danger, and this is, Heroic has done this throughout this entire map, is on the CT side. They just find a kill at the perfect moment to make the flank that much more effective. It almost happened again here.
NiKoDAWS, ooh, catches that one. Nertz is starting to use this AWP to good effect. He's got another kill from a NiKoDAWS chiming in the middle. And this time Vitality don't have mid too easily, but they still have kept in numbers even. And Mezzi's pushed out towards Sandwich, so he's got space on the A-bomb side. Flamesy comes up and uses that distraction to take away the Stairs player. And Nertz is under pressure now and overwhelmed by his countrymen as Flamesy comes through and kicks Sam forced into a 1v2.
Yeah, but he's got time. Spinx is picking up the bomb in T-spawn. Doesn't have a lot of HP, but he's got a chance if he gets aggressive to try and find one of these 2 kills. Ooh, missed jump.
Yeah, that is going to waste a couple of seconds here when he decides, instead of going for it again, he's going to go into the connector. And as you mentioned, time is certainly there, and then eventually there'll be that bomb plant attempt coming out of Spinx. And Kicksan spotted out towards Stairs. Spinx knows he has to just focus on the fight instead of the bomb planting. Because there's 2 of them, it's enough, and Vitality take 14. They're now pushing forward into the lead.
Got a lot of attention coming his way.
He has a chance for a 30 bomb here, Jason. I wouldn't put it past him. This young man is on one today, but not this time. Nertz hits the headshot, and they are bowing out of this one.
Yeah, it's early information. Even though they win the fight, they know that it's called out. They know that, you know, Vitality can start shifting and cheat earlier before they're ready to execute, so they want to adjust the position of their attack.
45 seconds.
Tell you what, Flames has that. He wants that peek back. He's in his head. He's just saying, I should have just sat on that bench. I should have just taken the off angle and waited.
Yep. Could have been a huge advantage here for Vitality, but instead it's going against him as Nertz gets a second. This time Apex pushes Palace to his death, and Mezzi's now in an uncomfortable position because he has to find space inside of the site that he isn't pushed from Palace, so he isn't pushed from ramp, and he gets under wood. NiKoDAWS with a kill onto ZywOo. And Mezzi would have to step up with a miraculous haul from under the wood. He's forced into the open by the fire. And somehow, some way, Vitality, despite having all the early positioning, haven't had a single kill in this round.
It's the aggression that they brought out in the round that really betrayed them. Heroic ready for it all. First the push in towards Palace from Flames.
Oh, knife him. Go for it. Do it to him. Kicksan goes for the double stab. And that'll celebrate. That'll be a celebration, absolutely, with the knife kill. The singular right click.
You're giving him like a half second to just whip that mouse around.
Extra BM.
It's this aggression. First this one that goes the wrong direction, then Apex. That's a nice breaking of the smoke. But then Apex pushing Palace in the follow-up, trying to be a little bit clever, trying to catch him off guard. That doesn't pan out, and then there's just not enough players to defend. 14-14.
Vitality don't have to deal with an early Heroic bust into the B-bomb site.
That's taking a lot of utility away from Mezzi, though. Spinx does manage the spray. He goes down to about half health, but he finds Tess's. Flames committed. And fortunate to be alive.
Oh, Spinks. Oh, it's so awkward. He goes down in the underpass. Kicksan takes him out. Spinks run out of ammo.
Did he SWAT team out the window? Did he just jump out and go for the battle?
Yeah, he went for the full mental play, and now Mezzi looking back. Oh, that's the bomb carrier. He's detected it, but he doesn't land the shots. And now Nerds comes in. Nikodov follows up. And once again, Heroic are back, looking to fight for map point. Apex slipping out. He denies the bomb plant. What a huge play from the in-game leader of Vitality. And he might just get another one here. Apex swinging out, but it's the apartment peak from Kicksan that's put Flamesy into the 1v2, looking to grab map point himself. It would be 30, but it's not going to happen. And once again, Heroic battle back through overtime to get to map point on Mirage.
Very, very curious, disorganized mid-round decisions from Vitality. I think they threw away around here to be able to contend with it. Spinks jumping out window is a head-scratcher, and I wonder if there was some kind of a call to be aggressive. I think he's trying to get involved in the fight that Flames is taking from Khan, but at the same time, Mezzi here is getting pushed and sucked towards Catwalk to help his teammates in middle. It ends up being out of position and just exposed to one of two angles. Has to commit to the Halls fight and take it down from Catwalk, and that defense crumbled so fast. But the best teams in the world can win with their C game. That's awkward. You have to put out your own Molotov.
Oh, he's under pressure now, but Spinks is going to handle it from short. Will Mezzi do the same? No, he won't. Mezzi doesn't get a single kill, so now the pressure really is on Spinks. Fortunately, ZywOo's made a speedy rotation over to Market, and Shush has dropped on the ground. Vitality looking to try and force another overtime, but those flurry of kills coming through here for Heroic have put them ahead, and Spinks has gone down. It's just Flames on the other side of the map, and Heroic have absolutely done this. Flames is so far away. Heroic have come in with low expectations to this event. No one knew what this team was going to be capable of. We wrote them off in that opening game versus Astralis in the play-in. They picked that up, they made it through to the group stage, and now they're about to take this first map against world #1 in the elimination game. Flamesy has to dig deep and find everything within himself to pull off this clutch, and it isn't going to happen. Heroic in elimination have taken Vitality's first map away. It's Heroic winning Mirage, and we are having to see if Vitality can come back into this to stay alive in Katowice for the dreams of seeing ZywOo compete in the Spodek.
This is now down 0-1 in maps, a chance for Vitality to be sent home early, which would just be unheard of. But Anubis has been such a comfort for them. You have to be so confident, I would imagine, if you're Vitality. This is exactly a map that you love playing.
Apex under pressure behind those doors. ZywOo is with him to try and help him out. And ZywOo, even though he took significant damage at the start, he still steps up. He still gets that headshot. Apex, not so lucky. Does get cleared out by Tessus. And Nikodov has slipped his way through B.
Oh, taking a big risk, and he's got an immediate gush. And all of a sudden, there's a route open. Mezzi's going to step up next. And he's going to be forced back in towards Temple. Nikodov's controlling a lot of space. Now boxed in, but ZywOo's cleaned up.
That's so clean from Nikodov indeed. Two positions, switches back and forth, and now it's Flames. He left alone with a 1v3 ahead of him. He'll come back into this clutch with no kit, no utility, but Kevlar and Joel Berettas, the Tessus drops behind him, and that's Assassin's Creed. That's going to be the first for Heroic. Nurk's trying to go through with that MP7 right into Spinks. He will run, and Spinks has got the first kill. Kicksan pulling it back. ZywOo's with him. This is good for Vitality so far. The first test in the B-bomb site was looking good, but Shush has switched that completely. It's a 1v2 for Apex. He sends the nade over the top, hoping it would deny the plant. It sure does a lot of damage to Shush, but not enough. He's down on 13 as that bomb is planted. Apex has a clutch ahead of him. The in-game leader looking to pull it off, and it's one on Shush. It's running more for him, and Apex is so close, but can't. He's to smile more, Jason? Is that what I heard?
I thought I heard that in the first map. I'm not sure what he was throwing out there. But man, the entrance through the smoke. Look at this turn from Shush. Individuals on Heroic are making all the plays. Okay, so this is, again, those smokes thrown out towards the B bomb site. You have the instant walk towards dark. They're just going to march right in. Spinks will have a challenge.
Oh, Apex challenges through the window. Nikodov is caught unawares. So that's a good start here for the Vitality in-game leader. They're given an opening kill to play with. And Spinks is about to be put under a lot of pressure. In dark, he can't handle it. Kicks and cuts through him. Mezzi comes in to sweep it up though. And that's good work from Mezzi. Now Flamesy under pressure towards the back of the platform. Great work. And Mezzi will assist.
Yeah, nice backup from Mezzi. Good decisive action.
There was a lot of noise in the water being made by those heroic players. But it's ZywOo, and he's the first player tested, and he passes with flying colors. Couldn't quite get the second, and now thinking about using utility to get himself off this fountain because utility is flying towards him. And oh, ZywOo's in a position where he has to rely on Apex to come and help him. And that rifle is so needed, and there's a gap now for Tesses to leap on through, and it's one single kill for Tesses. Flames has to trade, and he will.
Back to the B bomb site. Let's hustle it up, boys. Get your Nikes on. Let's go. Spinks is fallen back, playing it passively. Nikadaz and Kixon going to be coming through canals. The reinforcements for Vitality arriving as well, and that's a timely Molotov that slows everything down.
It's great utility usage this late into the round, and now Nert's coming around. He's got himself a fight, and he will win it on Flamesy. Follow-up kill for Mezzi, this time for Vitality, but he can't stand strong enough. He eventually will, and it's his second kill, make it 3 for Mezzi. Fantastic hold for Merriman.
Yeah, that's huge. I expected them to be well prepared, but Heroic hitting some bangers. And a timeout's called from the T side, from Heroic.
We got to see all over the map there. It started towards A, the first attack, and still finished towards this B bomb site. But this time it's a finish that Vitality will be happy with.
Yeah, Apex's spam really worried me when he's protecting ZywOo. And actually Heroic might choose to turn in towards Temple where it's a double setup.
Good headshot. Mezzi will fall. Tesses somehow gets a double on the Galil. That absolutely should have been Vitality's fight, at least a trade. But it's gone back. It's gone back in favor of Heroic. And now Spinks is tested inside of this B site. And there's no issue. No issue on the double kill towards Temple. He finds himself to the sanctuary of the platform, but he's being pushed from so many sides. And Nikadaz is taken out because the rotation came through. And Vitality with 3 rounds. That looked like it was about to be disaster again.
Information of what was coming, or excuse me, Mezzi wanted the information there. Good initial hold. I love the protocols of the A defenders. That whole round, Flames and ZywOo swapping positions, and then eventually, when the Temple double comes out in the favor of Heroic, they immediately just push A. Apex will be first point of contact, peering up camera from the boxes inside the A site, but ZywOo, Mezzi, and Spinks are all very far from being in Temple to help out. Molotov being thrown, they're going to come through, and Apex needs to win the first one. He does. The others get stuck fighting in the Flames, and now Flames knows that he's got multiple people from different choke points.
While standing in the water, it didn't burn bright. He's gone out of there. That's the bomb plant coming in without issue. Attack is a trifecta, but that time is ticking on. As every second moves forward, Vitality's chances of winning this round start to shrink. ZywOo's committed into this one at Heaven. Mezzi's running in. Here Vitality go, trying to get back in this retake, but all of the fights go against them, apart from that one from Spinks, and that's not going to be enough. Spinks has to retreat, and Heroic are back to winning ways.
No, there it is again, though. That might be the adjustment from Vitality that Heroic was looking to take advantage of. They had ZywOo parked in that B bomb site for the entire round. 3 defenders dedicated to that B bomb site.
Shush has actually got beyond the initial utility. He's still here. He's committed to this fight. Can't get back to his teammate, and Flamesy will win the duel. Now the reaction from Vitality is to push out B with that advantage to take more space, but Nertz is holding him off. One of the sharpest riflers we got. Rookie of the year with a headshot on Mezzi. Former endpoint alumni going up against each other, and ZywOo's got the angle of dark, but it's a missed shot, a rare missed shot from ZywOo.
Oh, dear.
Yep, that's made this round look quite ugly.
Spinks is so uncomfortable. Oh, he's dead. He's dead for sure. Just a matter of when.
But it's good that he got a kill out of that.
Yeah, but because because they're winning all these fights, look at the way the defense has shifted and split. Like Apex at B, he's now kind of walking back to keep it quiet. Flames is just arriving, but Nikadaz has a long time with this op to find a pick.
Yeah, he's got to smoke out Heaven. Now Flamesy knows they're committing in, and that low HP player goes down first. Flamesy stays up in Heaven, now with a smoke for extra cover, and it puts Tesses in a 1v2. That's the bomb. Jumping down is Flamesy to try and deny that plant. He gets Tesses off it. He doesn't kill him though, and now it's an awkward fight inside of the smoke. Both players damaging each other, but yet to bring each other down. And finally, the peppering of the USP will remove Tesses.
Yeah, close affair. Nice adjustment though. Apex just getting back in time, and just by nature of how dominant the opening stages of the half were for Heroic, it just feels like they've always been in recovery mode.
ZywOo with the shot, it's damage. ZywOo will have to drop back to the camera, but he's blinded. Flash on that camera a little too bright.
Oh, everyone from Vitality's here.
Yeah, I was going to say plenty of players, but absolutely everybody's here. It's a wild fight to try and close this half as Vitality try and step up, but Nerds on the D brings them down, and ZywOo suddenly the last player left alive. 1v2 for the Frenchman to clutch this. And has he got the right read? Has he made the right maneuver to try and stop Nerds from having a miraculous moment here on Anubis? Plant is coming in. ZywOo has a chance because Nerds is separated from his teammate. ZywOo could take him out and defuse immediately, but ZywOo hasn't taken the shot, hasn't taken his chance, and now he's got to know. Taps that. Now smokes off Dark. ZywOo is going to apply that pressure and try and figure out where the last remaining player is coming from. And Shush is coming through Dark. ZywOo is starting to consider so many different positions, and now he'll begin to stick. Does Shush try and deny that defuse? He won't. And ZywOo does it without a kill. He just sticks it for a must-win round. 6-6 in a must-win map if Vitality want to stay alive.
Seven bodies in middle across both the teams, and here we go. It's a brawl.
Nurse with the headshot, second in. Kixan stepping up for the defense here, but Spinks is on the triple. What a pistol he's had so far.
Look at Apex. Apex has crept into the B bomb site, wrapping around. Tess is looking for the drop.
Yep.
Apex needs this.
And he's so close to getting it. Oh, he's so close to burst to the chest end. Oh my God, how has Apex not won that? He is so unfortunate not to pick that one up. So now it is on Spinks to ace clutch this one. All 5 kills needed, and he should have got that one. Tessis is untouchable. Tessis has Sanctuary somehow. He's protected by something greater because he should have died many times.
Yeah, he's got plot armor. He just can't go down. Apex probably regretting that switch to burst fire.
Yep.
I would imagine. You always regret the switch to burst fire.
Keep it nice and simple. Single shots, and my goodness, I cannot believe Tessis hits the shot. Look at that. And then somehow,
Dodges
doesn't get it.
all the bullets from the dualies. Yeah, that was very close to a death slam.
Decide he wants to go camera or stay in position and cut off that rotation.
Defense is still aggressive at A, though. They're paired up as well. They're going to move forward or fall back together, and they're just going to fight right here, right now. Good kill from Mezzy.
And now it's Nikodas who has to fight them on 2 fronts, and Apex has the perfect timing to execute him from the side of the head. It's Nerds and Tessis on the other side of the map, and given that Vitality have 4 players inside of this site in the post plant.
Given a gift of an opening kill from Flames in middle.
Yeah, this Kixan going a little bit wild, jumping through those doors. Flames, he couldn't have asked for more. And then this fight going against Shush really opens up the round for Vitality. And Nerds is on the beach. He's looking to clean them up. They don't have a lot of money left. Vitality. Oh, it's absolutely massive from Nerds to get 3 kills on that beach. And there's ZywOo gone as well. They fought them on the beaches, and they took every weapon away.
That's actually massive. That's a huge sequence of exit kills.
He's got his teammates coming in too, and it is very passive here for Heroic, but they've thrown out a defensive smoke.
Molotov missed as well into the site.
And this has given Heroic a lot more space to play with than Tessis. Moves on in with that smoke. He takes out Mezzy, he takes out ZywOo, and now they run back. Vitality with 45 seconds left. Do not break through that A bomb site. They have to go to this A bomb site, and there's 3 players close by for Heroic, ready to take them out. And remember, if Vitality lose this round, money's in the bin, and chances become smaller of staying alive, and Tessis just mauls them. This is incredible from Heroic today, and eyes are crying at this point for Apex. I feel like this is becoming too much to bear.
21 kills for Tessis in this map. What a time to step up right here. Double kill. Fortunate that ZywOo's just making his play as he catches sight, but this is all skill. Hold the line. Cut down our Flames in Apex.
And it's got to be near perfect from Vitality from then on in to keep this dream in Katowice alive.
I mean, it might be timeout time, and just you better have a badass speech prepared, but hold the phone.
Okay.
Double deagle kills from Spinks and Apex. They commit to the fight. There's the pounce from Canals, and Kixan's here. He's had a good game as well, but the off in the hands of Apex picks off the rotation, and Shush is going to go for this.
And they know he's that A anchor. They know they've got some time before he makes it on that rotation. He's coming through the canal. This is his access point back into this retake.
That's a little bit of a gift. That's a little bit of a miracle given over to Vitality in this round. You don't get many more of those, so if you're Vitality, like, this has to be the launching point. This has to be the moment where we all snap back into our top shape. Oh, at the same time, sequential from Apex and Spinks. And it holds Heroic off of 11.
About to head out with some A aggression through that smoke. Flamesy catches Nikudos, but that blowing of the smoke has allowed one kill from Shush, but the reply is swift from ZywOo. He now switches his crosshair to Dark and gets ever closer as Vitality set up a B split finish. And there's the peak that will end in death for Tessus. The unkillable is finally felled, and Nertz just diving down with a double, and that's the bomb detected. Oh my goodness, Vitality. They've got Kicksan coming back to join Nertz. This becomes so difficult now as you walk into Nertz, and oh, it hurts. Keep your soul out of his reach. Nertz is just hiding on the other side. Flamesy has to clutch this, and there has been easier rounds for Flamesy. He's got to worry about 2 angles, and he doesn't even know about it. That's 4 from Nertz as he dives down and delivers the round. This brings them closer to eliminating Vitality. It looked swimmingly for them. It looked perfect. The B split was just moments away from happening, and that would have been the knockout punch. Nertz sensed that timing. He sensed that a hero play was needed. He dives out of the window, down into the water, and gets the double to drop the bomb and pull Vitality into an unfavorable fight. Spinks feels like there's a gap here. An opening for him to move into B.
There is.
He's going to catch Tessus looking the wrong way, but somehow Tessus, the unkillable, turns back for that kill. And now we're looking at 11-9, 4v4, Heroic pushing forward for map and series point.
Yeah, but this is great. They're showing an A hit and heading B.
And Vitality have got Apex through that smoke, but Kicksan's detected him. He's got that kill. Apex is locked out, and now it's down to this 3v4 post plant. Heroic trying to come back in.
They've got no smokes. They've got no Molotovs to block off these choke points. Just a flashbang. Oh, it needs to be a clear. Flames gets the deep player. That's Tessus to fall, low HP.
He needed that kill, and Flames locks it through. Now Mezzy holding Dark. Shrouded in the cover of darkness, his teammate ZywOo is fighting elsewhere. Shush takes a headshot on Flamesy, but yet to clear out Mezzy. And Heroic realize they're so far away from winning this round, they're going to bail out. It is going to be 10 rounds for Vitality. And Mezzy's going to try and stop them from getting away to safety. He has to run away himself now, but it's 11-10. Vitality withstand. They don't go down to map and series point just yet.
What a rebuttal. Just enough of a fake. Smoking off Temple. ZywOo's the only X factor in Dark. He's going to have to wait. Apex, Spinks, and Flames will try and take the attention. Mezzy's still lurking outside of the A-bomb site. ZywOo, they step into him. Oh, and Apex builds upon it.
Those entries are absolutely massive. It gives Vitality all of the advantages they need to push in and go for this round win. Shush dives off. 1 kill found, but the rest of his teammates are falling, and so will he. It's now just Nertz and Nikudos trying to cleave this one back, and it's a decent kill here for Nertz, but he needs another one if it was to be realistic. And they need it quickly.
Think of the money as well, though. I don't know if they commit to this. Nertz is going to swing and see what he can find, but they have no cash in the bank. It's all on this.
If they had some utility, they can make this a little more doable, but it's not comfortable in its current form. Spinks has the angle. Looking away is Nertz, and now the AWP of Nikudos misses a shot, and they are sentenced to death. 12-11, Vitality have map point, and Heroic have no money.
There's over here. They've sent everyone in this direction. And now, again, just poor Shush. He's got an MP9 and a nade. That's it. And now he's only got 41 HP. He has to wait for people to arrive. Oh, he goes for one more. That's massive. ZywOo found elsewhere. A chance. A hope.
How have they found their way back into this? But Spinks from the window cuts off that rotation. It's just 1 kill. He would have hoped for a second. And yes, it is the untouchable. Tessus stays alive inside of Canal. Apex finally brings him to his feet. And now we're looking to 2 versus 3. Heroic still attempting this retake. There's no kid alive on any of these 3 players, so time certainly becomes an issue. And Flamesy even more than that. Apex with him, Shush left alone. A great fight from Heroic on this second map, but it looks like they will not survive the sting of the B. Second map goes Vitality's way. This series goes to 3, and the hope, the dream of Vitality and Spodek remains. Nertz calls, he's missed the smoke. This doesn't give them cover on the left side of that bomb site, so there's going to be a big gap there. They don't have the full execute, and ZywOo doesn't care. He's going to run right into it. He's going to go down to TeSeS, and this is becoming an absolute massacre, and it's Vitality's bodies that litter the floor. It's Heroic coming out on top of this pistol round, and they do it in style without losing a player.
Maybe they should just run that strat without throwing the left side smoke from now on, because that worked just about perfectly. That pulled everyone from Vitality to swing into that fight, and they just got obliterated. And Vitality just now hearing the telltale signals that they're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Nice clearance on the B-bomb site, still with utility. They go through the motions here, Heroic, but they're losing
damage.
Players. Nerds is down, and Shush has lost a lot of health. He's down to 25, and remember this flank from Apex? Well, he's behind them now, and he finds Shush low on health. ZywOo flies in with that MP9 he saved, and that is a miracle round out of nowhere for Vitality.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, boys.
And Apex giving it all, getting the boys hyped up, making sure Heroic can hear them across the barrier. First round snatched away and 4 upgraded weapons for Vitality. They come into this with barely anything and scrape together a victory.
Let's go! It's a fucking clean! You miss! Let's go, boys!
He's just peeking between 2 different angles. He knows there's timings as to which he can miss his opponents, and they can slip on by and take a lot of control.
Apex is in trouble.
He's uncomfortable. He's calling back for Apex, and the timing doesn't work out for the Frenchman. He's brought down. Now Spinks sees the shadow, knows where his next fight's coming from, but can't dodge the flashbang, and therefore cannot dodge Nikudos.
It's just, look how nice and easy and good looking it is when Heroic gets that opening kill. Just works the map perfectly.
Off his face.
I mean, Vitality has to be careful. This could be another slow start if Heroic's able to build on this victory. And the biggest thing, a couple kills perhaps for the SMG. They line up. Flames and Shush each get 1. The team kills mixed in there. But
you feel like that's just sort of lifeline, an opportunity to build this first half start up, but it hasn't been the case here for Vitality, and we've seen that a few times in the series where they really are struggling to get consistency going. Here comes a peek over the top of this boost. Mezzi has moved forward closer to the wood, and oh, that's a heavy dismount. That's going to snap his ankles and give all the information left and more liberties from Mezzi. He's frozen like a statue. 45 seconds. 3 players left for Vitality, and Spinks has been spotted, knows he can't stay there, goes around for the peak and brings out Shush. But there's plenty more where that came from, and Vitality desperately needed.
They have to take care of middle before they can worry about the B-bomb site. Oh, Apex can't convert the second. That's round done.
Yeah.
ZywOo shouldn't even come close to going for this with the AWP.
They're avoiding ZywOo so well at this point. Like, he's not getting involved in these rounds.
Don't do that, Nikudos. Don't do that, because now he's going for it.
Oh, God, they've offered him a chance. Hydra's soul from his grasp, but ZywOo comes back with the AK, but is taken out in the end. Yeah, you usually don't want to give him any kind of opportunity there. ZywOo and Flamesy trying to get a little bit more proactive, and they're going to be walking towards TeSeS, who's had a fantastic game today.
You heard the scope as well.
Oh, he's underneath them. Oh, it's TeSeS with the double, ravaging through Vitality, and he might even get more here too. TeSeS is just standing in the same position. His teammate Kixan is gone, and now they move their way through middle. Mezzi's in such a tough spot, having to think about 2 positions again, and it's Nerds that takes him out this time. Vitality crumble at the hands of Heroic once again, and TeSeS is their nightmare at the moment. Spinks is looking to get him, but TeSeS is untouchable once more, finally brought down, but the round's already done. They're so far away from getting into a retake scenario, and Heroic is staying in that because of this.
TeSeS going to follow up these footsteps as you want to make a dynamic play. Here's the Deagle spam, here's the weapons.
Oh, he knows, he senses the timing. He unleashes himself through that smoke, and ZywOo and Flames have no standing on the A side. TeSeS, that is incredible. They flick back to Apex as well, and Vitality stand with just 2 players, and Mezzi's trying to be mighty. He switches to the AK-47, but he is gone, and Vitality are crumbling in the map that decides everything, that decides their fate in Katowice. It looks like this curse is still alive.
Bro, TeSeS just working these kids. That is so unreal. I mean, it's so well calculated as well. You hear the spamming from the Deagle out of ammunition. He's supposed to be the safety net for ZywOo for that eventuality, and TeSeS just destroys everyone. What a transfer onto Apex. This is where you're like, yeah, Modesty wrecked you yesterday, but how would you like to have one of those games now? How would you like it if it's your turn? I think this is going to end up being a fake, though. The question is, can Nerds create anything? This is how Heroic have built this lead, as well as find an opening pick somewhere, work the map.
Well, Mezzi has to get out of there. Crosses into the smoke he just threw down. And because Nertz was elevated over the wood, it's an easy kill for Nertz in the end. And Flames pulls his grenade, and oh my god, they're pushing him. Fortunately enough, they get back around the corner, and Flames, he is allowed to stay alive, but they come back for seconds. Kicksan loves an aggressive push, and this time punished by Flamesy. But Nikodos moves forward in behind those sandbikes, and this bomb is looking to finish on that B site. Spinks had a chance to end it there and now, but here he is inside. Woo denies that bomb plant, and there's no time for Nikodos to get back. ZywOo has saved them.
There's time.
Unload, there is. He's coming back, and ZywOo's actually got a good position still. Okay, Nikodos, he was faster than I thought. He was closer than I thought. And with this AWP, he might just pull Heroic back into this round. ZywOo has to win it, and eventually he does.
Stone cold. Nice round from ZywOo, being patient at that B bomb site the whole time.
Got space now on this B bomb site, clearing out quad. All of the positions that Mezzi once stood in. Spinks with a big headshot, but look at Kicksan behind enemy lines again. There's a player inside of that smoke, and it's Mezzi. The elusive Mezzi is taken down. Kicksan clears the smoke, knowing the player could be close. And that shadow betrays Kicksan in the end. Flamesy able to pull it back, but I cannot believe Heroic have found themselves in a 2v2 with a bomb down. A Vitality have to retake.
Nikodos kind of stuck out in the open. This is a little dangerous when that smoke fades, but he knows he's got a little bit of time while the Molotov burns. No more utility for Heroic.
Oh, this could break Vitality. This could be one of the final blows. Nikodos hops up on top of the double stack. It's one headshot. They're not on that defuse. It's ZywOo in this clutch. And now he's going to stick it. Now he's going to hold it. The Frenchman can't get it done. Slashed up in the smoke. And Heroic finding 9th round. They are punishing Vitality on this 3rd and final map.
They chucked out a lot of utility, so I thought one would at least slide into the bomb site. But they had 3 players essentially around this generator. Not a lot of room to maneuver on this defense, and eventually all of them are found. Heroic is burying Team Vitality.
Let's go!
Because Heroic's coming in hot.
Heroic are toying with Vitality at the moment. Apex. Nades fly towards it. Vitality yet to get a kill. They don't have the utility to stop that plant. Sure, a kill comes in from ZywOo, but the bomb is now down, and Apex moves through like a predator, lining them up. Nearly a chance to end it on his own, but that's Mezzi's job, and it will be 3 rounds right at the end for Vitality. Heroic looking so solid, 1 step away from knocking out the world's best. They're trading position. Heroic might find themselves in a really good spot if they continue this walk.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be busting up the stairs on a flank before anyone really expects it. Mezzi's about to... Oh, he just checks the flank. Good find. He knows there's 1 more. Now 2. Calling it out to his team, and they're going to bail out to the A bomb site. This pistol round got real weird, and Vitality's found the escape route.
Yeah, Mezzi's positioning there gives them all that early information they need to change their idea right at the end. But Tessis is coming back up that ramp. This fight is still on, but it is now gone. It is quelled as Spinks and Flames find all 3 right at the end. That's the pistol that Vitality needed.
And Nikodos is now with hearing them fall back. They want to go for the follow-up peek and might be right into ZywOo. Might be exactly what Vitality's hoping for.
Oh, there's the swing. It's actually Kicksan that will fall to the hands of Flames. And they still have the AWP here that's been undetected, yet to ring out a shot. And there it is. ZywOo's AWP has found some presence here in the round. It's Vitality up a player, and they are now moving off. They're leaving A and going back to this B-bomb site instead.
Yeah, clever little play from Vitality to lower that defense back into a deep peak, back into the AWP. And now they got to hustle to get into the site because Nertz is on the rotation. Shush, you got to deliver something that makes your teammates think it's possible, and they almost lined up for you. From here, should end up being a save, but Nertz is going to stick around just in case.
And 9-6, and that gap in MR12 really does shrink very quickly. If you get a very good start, you win the pistol, convert it, and get that first gun round.
Nice kill from Flames, and ZywOo making sure he can hunt down for the trade frag. Little stutter step from Mezzi, and Shush gets knocked off the building.
And when you get this late into the round, chaos can start to ensue, but that bomb does go down. And now it's on to Heroic to retake this. Great shot from ZywOo. Over the top of the smoke, Nikodos does not get a step closer to attempting this.
Peace.
And there just isn't enough resources for Heroic to really make this one work.
They've gotten away with it, so 2 weapons brought forward into the next round. This stack that they had, that they tried to position in the right place, kind of fizzles out. Okay. Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, that's a way to do it. Bomb goes off, and Vitality now within 2. You didn't think they were going to go away that easy, did you? Now you see them loosening up, a few smiles creeping out. They're listening to Nerds. A few more smiles on the faces of Vitality as they come back in this.
Yeah, and this gap is being closed. Katowice a CT off. Let's see if that can start to make an impact.
Oh, great nade on the Mezzi and Flames over by Shush.
Oh, and Shush, if he goes around that corner, there's 3 players for Vitality. It doesn't look like he's going to be in a good position to deal with his boost coming over the top, but he flicks back just in time. Gets that second player, rips apart the foundations, and Nerds is there to seal the deal. 2 players left alive just like that for Vitality. And Heroic are in touching distance of that 10th round, but it's Spinks and ZywOo, the 2 players you want in this clutch situation. ZywOo goes down though, and just Spinks left in a 1v4, and he is not going to get close. 10 rounds as Shush shuts down the rounds and silences Vitality at B.
Man, how's he get 2? These legacy Heroic players are just inflicting pain on Vitality in this map. First one, a little peekaboo. Second one transfers down to get Flames, softened up by the nade from earlier, so he goes down quick through the flooring. Stopped cold in their tracks.
And they are stepping up when needed most here with this new look Heroic roster, with this refreshed team. And there's ZywOo. Perfect shot on Nikodas. How dare you stand in his position?
Okay, well, we saw Heroic able to work the 5-on-4s from the T side just day after day, round after round. Looks like they're going to do it again. Flames gets aggressive, jumping up on the sandbags. Tessus is blinded. No chance. And now the map controlled by Vitality. Not wanting to overcomplicate this final play.
Well, they can't afford to have another miscue here. And it's Shush looking to delight him and line them up. Did have that opportunity, but it is just one for Shush. That is not going to be enough to make this look realistic, and good spam from Apex through that smoke. Kixan's gone and Nerds has to save.
Yeah, Kixan's just trying to get lucky. Competitive after the major, than the major run that probably made him more valuable to teams. Just took a while for that call to come in.
Especially when the coach was gone too.
Yeah, but obviously saw something in him. Nerds is going to find that kill on Apex and keep the AWP in the hands of Heroic. So a big toy, I should say, gets brought forward to the next round.
And this is giving space to Spinks, and he might just devastate them with it. Creeping in behind, 30 seconds, this could be the move. It looks like it will be. Spinks takes them out. It's 1 kill on Nikodas, and now it's panic stations for Heroic. They've got to worry about that elevator split. Well worked for Vitality, and they're into the bomb side, but Kixan undetected. He's still at short, and that bomb goes down. Vitality have to realize they haven't fully cleared short side, and now with that flank coming up the ramp, they look towards it. It's now just Nerds left, a 1v3 in front of him. He's got Apex. He needs a little bit more. No utility here, but he switches to the AK-47 for that instantaneous headshot, and he's hoping he can get a few of them. But that Molotov picked up in the last second for Mezzi has locked him out of this, and he will fall to the hand of Spinks. What a sick mid-play coming in.
Yeah, and it's all the information. It's all the information of that sprint from the mid-player over to from Tess's. Nikodas at the corner, that's been Molotoved out frequently. In fact, Vitality have so much utility. They've done this so economically speaking in terms of their utility.
So they're just going to be forcing these Heroic players further and further back into the bomb site, giving Vitality the space they need. But there's that shot from the AWP. It sticks around. It's consistent, it's persistent, and the shot from Nikodas is only one. ZywOo able to reply, and Vitality up a player now.
Yeah, but your final boss is still here. Tessus, does he have another play in him? Coming through the smoke. Oh, missed opportunity as ZywOo backs off.
Yeah, 4v2 now for Vitality. 20 seconds yet to plant the bomb. No utility to deny that. If Heroic had nades, they could stack that planter, but they just don't have it. They just don't have the resources, and the plant is going to come through with enough time. Spinks' headshot has put Nerds in an unwinnable situation here, unless they feed him, which they should not. And there's the peak. ZywOo locks it in, and we're all tied up. Vitality staying in it, and now Apex is getting fired up. Now he knows his team's in this game.
Your attitude and your mentality shifting. Heroic have won a single round in this second half. Vitality's offense is looking like a well-oiled machine for the first time in this series, and thank God it's finally showed up.
They've broken Heroic down, just bits and pieces here. Nerds with a rifle. The bomb among the pack. It's Mezzi that carries it forward. ZywOo, oh, timing, unscopes! That's the swing from Kixan. That's the kill, and this could now be disaster, but Spinks and Flames pulling it back, and they absolutely needed to. Here's Shush up top, and he is caught. Starting to get a little worrying there, Jason, just for a moment, but Flamesy and Spinks come out on top. ZywOo's the player that takes early damage. The Vitality come through middle. Spinks at the front of the attack. Clears close positions. Molotov helps him to limit the spots he can focus on. And KickSand, double swing, double kill. And now it's 11-10 with Vitality, a player down, make it 2. ZywOo finally arriving with a big shot there through the wood on Shush. And maybe a bit more for ZywOo, as he has eyes on Nertz around that corner, waiting for an overextension, predicting the position of Nertz, and the swing is out, but it's with a flash. And that gets ZywOo off the angle and keeps Heroic a player up. But it's not over yet. Nertz still has work ahead of him, but he's changed his position. And this position could be so strong, it could be so effective in bringing Heroic to 11 rounds and bringing Vitality to the brink. It's Nertz with the headshot, and Mezzi took damage too. A 1v3 for the British player to keep Vitality in a comfortable position, but it just looks so difficult at this point for Mezzi. Sends the Molotov in behind. Nertz is staying behind cover, baiting him in. Closer and closer, that flank comes through. It's Nertz with a massive round, a massive moment in this game. And Vitality, they have to stomach the game being tied up again.
They didn't expect him to get aggressive there. They didn't expect him to step forward when you have ZywOo's up-trained on your position. They expected him to back away, play it safe inside the bomb site. I just mentioned Vitality's been playing this slow. This is a change of pace meant to perhaps catch them off guard, and boy, does it not work. Shut down by a beautiful spray transfer from Crixon.
He's been an absolute predator when given the timing. We watched him win a round from this position earlier on in this half. He's looking to do it again in the round that matters most, as Flames, Mezzi, and Apex come in with a trio of beautiful kills, and it's just the cherry on top with that late lurk through middle from Spinks. Nertz, no hero play this time. Vitality, find 12 first.
Vitality is more than happy. If you're going to give them that much ramp control for that long, they are more than happy, as they've shown throughout this half, to just walk up and execute. Look at that little glance down from Apex. I think he's looking for utility. I think he's looking to see what everyone has, and he just like barely looks away. If he holds his crosshair there, he's likely got it, but he does come back, as we could see, and get it through the boards anyway.
Nertz grabs one on the way out, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's about the swing that's coming his way, and Nertz has lost everything, and that is a sound of celebration, a squeal from Apex.
Yeah, you could hear that muted scream. You could feel it.
Yep.
All right. It means putting yourself in harm's way with ZywOo's up on the other side.
KickSand hops on down through short. It's Tessis with that first kill. Oh my god, KickSand walks right into Apex, and just like that, Heroic have the first 2 kills of this round. They don't need utility, they just need bullets, and they're moving forward through that ramp. They've got full control, and Vitality put down to just 2 players, and Spinks is barely alive.
I think Vitality caught off guard. They've been able to have that ramp control almost for free round after round, and they're so shocked, I think, to meet resistance. Shush peering straight down. Spinks has no HP for a trade. Mezzi's gonna be easy. This one's overtime. Heroic stand tall when they needed it most. A rough half, but the final round is theirs.
Vitality were coming back into this. They did so much to get to 12 rounds, but a hero moment for Nertz in regulation and the comeback to overtime. This new look Heroic are still dancing with the greatest.
Okay, here we go. First map overtime, third map overtime. These teams neck and neck. Second map 13-11 victory for Vitality. Neither one of them relinquishing for long. And everyone's got money now. No more economic issues, although still a little bit of frustration.
Vitality just want to be done with this matchup, man.
Yeah.
They just want to get through it.
Scaffolding player had to back away, which means so does the Sandbags and so does the Crane player. Counter nades raining in for Heroic and doing damage.
But Nikodos is starting to activate it. It's a missed shot, and he can't fall back because the flames at his feet keep him in position. And Apex will make quick work of him. Nice shot from Mezzi, whizzing through that smoke and through the box into the brain of Tesses. Plank coming through. ZywOo, he's gone. He's knocked out by Nertz. And that bomb is not planted. And this round is not over because Nertz is their reckoning. As he comes through that smoke, Nertz delivers death right to their feet. And Spinks is left in a 1v3. He's come back up through short, everything to do still, and he does bring down Nertz. With 30 seconds left, this round is still doable for Spinks.
Molotov out, gonna peek into that bomb site, but he just mollied himself off. So
he has just cost himself the round with that Molotov.
He's cost himself at least 5 seconds, and yeah, it's gonna have to be a mad dash.
Pick up the bomb, sprint to the site, and Heroic know with this limited time, he has to commit to it. They think he's likely on default, but it's an intelligent play to plant on the offside, but they still clear him out once they realize it's not on that default spot. There's nowhere he could have got to, and what a step up from Nerds. Perhaps that wind will be taken out of their sails once again by Shush. He swings out, flash play doesn't work out. Nerds now instead has to step up. And it's one from Nerds. Could he get a second? He absolutely will. Nerds is just so good right now. Heading into overtime, he's just up the gear. He's unplayable to a certain extent.
Vitality's missing a little bit of utility, though. That flashbang went up and didn't go deep enough to blind his position. That's why he's able to get the second kill. That'll be something they see in review.
Well, Kiksan has moved in the cover of the smoke, but ZywOo's on the other side of it. It isn't the ZywOo today that strikes fear into his opponents. It's a human version of ZywOo rather than the alien we're used to seeing. And he's around the back of Tetris. In the final 30 seconds, Tessus has even drifted back over here to help.
Spinx is being so passive in this mid-lurk.
Oh my god, ZywOo's down, and Spinx, yeah, he's just nowhere to be seen, so it's all on Flames. He alone with that bomb. 20 seconds left. He needs Spinx to go right now. He almost needs Spinx to just sprint around that corner. If there's any hope in the world, and that bomb's down, Spinx also falls as soon as he rounds that corner, and it's 14-12. Heroic are playing with Vitality in overtime.
Yeah, man, I want to see Spinx involved in that. Why, like, pressure middle while they're in this posture at the top of the B stairs, but those defenders, so much comfort to just keep looking forward. An incredible comeback for Vitality in regulation, down 3-9 to bring it back with a chance to win. Heroic might just take everything from them in overtime.
And that comeback was on the T side, crucially, Jason. They're not winning T rounds in overtime. They've got to do it on the CT side, and it is just dominant from Heroic right now. There's nothing Vitality are saying in these rounds. There's no show of competitive nature.
Well, Mezzi, Molotov deep, swings out open, but Utility's there. Heroic's just so on point. The communication is flowing. They're working together so well. I don't see a world for this 2-on-5, and they're going to keep pressing the issue. Shush harassing them every step of the way, and now the rest of Heroic is just going to show up and clamp down this bomb site. That smoke, I think, is the last signal that lets Vitality know they just can't win.
They'll throw everything they've got at it, but
20 seconds.
Not getting any closer. Nerds just sends the bullet through.
They can't even get off the stairs.
They're just stuck in one position. Spinx is taken out. It is Heroic up to map point, elimination point for Vitality. This is looking incredible from the new look Heroic. Just one step closer, they take out the world #1. They take out the best player in the world, all in one foul swoop.
And this is a big difference as well. Look at it now, peering down ramp, taking those fights. While in regulation, Vitality could march up and have their way with any kind of a set piece. Towards the end of regulation, Heroic just said, no more. Let's make this easier on ourselves.
This will be a crushing blow to the campaign of Vitality at the start of 2024 to go out of Katowice here. And Shush is running forward, attacking at the front of the pack. It goes around the corner, and it's ZywOo with that first one. Needs a kill here, Mezzi, and he gets it. It's not over just yet. Vitality are stepping up on this hold, and Heroic have not been able to find their way through, but that shot from Kiksan, he won't be able to get away with it. And Nikadaz, he is not finding anything. Vitality stay alive at least for another round. But every round they go into, they face elimination. Every round, it has to be perfect just to get more overtime. It's not a comfortable position for any team. Nikadaz stopped by Utility, held at bay, and now Apex has to take him out. He will do exactly that, but the trade from Nerds through the smoke, his target has been found. Flames stepping up for just a single kill. Even trading, Heroic will take that.
Yeah, but yeah, they absolutely will, because now this lets them play the map a little bit more. This knows, now they know the defense is going to have to make decisions, is going to have to move a little bit, and can they find the seam?
Mezzi in quad, a position he held in out throughout regulation that was cleared multiple times, and so many Molotovs ready to go here.
They've got 3 of them this time around. He does have a smoke to put it out, but he'll be stuck in that position.
Messi is mollied. Smoke goes down. He just has to stand in this position, and they know exactly where he is, so they send the nades in after him, and Messi can do nothing. He cannot fight, and Vitality, they've only got 2 players left. It has to be a step up now from the man himself. ZywOo trying to stay alive, and he can't do it. The world #1 are out in groups. No more Vitality, no more ZywOo. And the curse in Katowice still stands.
Yeah, it's a massive blemish on an otherwise spotless resume for the best player in the world for ZywOo, but unable to have success in Katowice year after year. And this is such a disappointing, painful exit for Vitality. Things looked so good at the start of CS2 as this roster came together, still winning tournaments. Now they can't even compete for the trophy. And for Heroic, for the winners of this series, boy, do they keep exceeding expectations. How much higher can they go?
That is the question. Heroic taking down the world #1 team in Vitality. We don't know what to expect from them. It's a similar story with ENCE. These are 2 teams coming into this event, packing a punch that no one expected. And this one is a knockout blow.
It sure is. I'm waiting for some of the victorious Heroic members to come over. Nerds, come over here.